In the final book of the Bible, a book filled with mystery, symbols, and visions beyond imagination, there is a story that has echoed through centuries. It is the story of the beast. At the edge of the world, where the oceans churn endlessly beneath darkened skies, the sea begins to stir. The waters boil and rise as though the earth itself is trembling in fear. From the depths, something ancient and terrifying emerges. A creature unlike anything humanity has ever seen. This is the beast. Its body is massive and overwhelming, covered in shadows that seem alive. Its eyes burn with a cold, piercing intelligence, glowing like embers in the night. Twisted horns curl from its head, sharp and jagged, symbols of power and dominance. When it roars, the sound rolls across the world like thunder, shaking mountains and silencing nations. People everywhere stop and stare. Kings pause on their thrones. Armies lower their weapons. Cities fall quiet. The beast is so powerful, so commanding, that fear quickly turns into fascination. Awe replaces reason, and slowly, almost without realizing it, the world begins to follow. The beast speaks with words that sound convincing, confident, and bold. It promises strength, control, and greatness. It mocks everything that is gentle and good. It twists truth into lies so cleverly that many don't even notice the change. Compassion becomes weakness. Humility becomes foolishness. Love is replaced with pride and power, and the world listens. But the beast does not act alone. From the solid ground of the earth itself, another creature rises, smaller, but no less dangerous. This second beast has 2 horns and a voice that sounds friendly, reassuring, and wise. It presents itself not as a ruler, but as a guide, the beast's greatest supporter. This earthborn monster moves among the people, speaking on behalf of the beast, praising it endlessly, convincing the world that following the beast is the right and only path. It performs wonders that seem miraculous. Signs in the sky, fire from above, visions that dazzle the eyes. Crowds gather. Belief spreads like wildfire. Look, it says, see how powerful the beast is. See how unstoppable. Who could stand against it? And so even more people fall in line. The most terrifying thing about the beast is not its strength, but its hatred for everything truly good. It speaks against love, against kindness, against truth itself. It mocks God openly, turning faith into something to be laughed at, something to be abandoned. Slowly, hearts grow cold. Right becomes wrong. Wrong becomes celebrated. Then comes the mark. The beast declares that no one may live freely without it. A mark placed on the hand or the forehead, a symbol of loyalty, a sign of belonging. Those who accept it gain comfort, safety, and approval. Those who refuse are mocked, excluded, and hunted. But the mark is not harmless. To take it is to choose the beast, to turn away from goodness, to forget compassion, mercy, and truth. And many, fearing loss more than corruption, accept it without question. For years, the 2 beasts rule. Deception spreads across the earth. Lies are dressed as wisdom. Darkness parades as light, and it seems for a time as though goodness has been completely defeated. But the story does not end there. Because when hope feels lost, when darkness believes it has finally won, the sky itself begins to change. Light breaks through the clouds, not the soft light of morning, but a brilliance so pure, it makes the sun seem dim. The heavens open, and a figure appears riding a white horse. His presence alone silences the world. This is the King of goodness. His eyes burn with truth. His robe shines with righteousness. From his mouth comes a word sharper than any sword, truth itself. He does not shout to prove power. He does not threaten. He simply arrives, and everything false begins to tremble. Behind him stretches an army unlike any other. Angels countless and radiant stand ready. Warriors of light, who chose goodness even when it was costly. Their armor gleams, not forged by human hands, but shaped by faith, sacrifice, and unwavering love. They are calm, fearless, unshaken. The battlefield forms vast and terrible. But this is not a war of steel and blood. It is a battle of truth versus lies, light versus deception, love versus corruption. The beast gathers its forces. Its followers scream in defiance. Lies are hurled like weapons. Confusion spreads like smoke. Storms rise. Fire falls. Darkness presses in from every side. The beast believes it can win. Then the King of goodness speaks. His voice rolls across creation like thunder, not filled with rage, but authority, and with a simple motion, effortless. Calm. He releases a wave of light so powerful it cuts through every lie, every illusion, every shadow. The light exposes everything. The beast staggers. Its power crumbles. The tricks fail. The wonders fade. The second beast falls silent, its deception shattered. The angels surge forward, not in hatred, but in justice. Divine thunder strikes the heart of corruption. The beast's army collapses, stripped of strength, exposed for what it truly is. At last, the beast stands powerless. The King of goodness gives the final command. The 2 beasts are seized and thrown into the lake of fire, not merely a place of punishment, but a symbol of final defeat. Their roars of pride turn into cries of despair. The fire consumes their power completely. They can no longer deceive. They can no longer harm. Silence follows. The sky clears. A new dawn rises over the world. Light fills every corner. Truth stands unchallenged. Love is restored. Peace settles where fear once ruled. This is not just the end of evil, it is the beginning of something new. A world renewed, a kingdom where kindness reigns, where justice flows freely, where love never fails. And the story reminds us of this truth above all others. No matter how powerful darkness may seem, goodness always prevails. Those who stand for what is right, even when it is difficult, even when it costs everything, will one day see a world where light, joy, and love reign forever.